Hi there. I am going to read through your essay kind of together with you, and let's talk about how the ideas are coming together and maybe see what we can find in grammar and word choice and punctuation along the way. All right, so let's get started. First thing that we want to look at is the title. Okay, I see some words that aren't capitalized here. Sorry, my word owning is hidden by the app I'm using, but I'm going to guess that maybe that's a small O in there. So go back and check that. Okay, you're going to lose marks on your final exam if you have a title that's not capitalized properly, right? And that's definitely a place where you don't need to be losing marks, right? Okay. All right, so many people around the world are building their own businesses to their satisfaction in order to be leaders in labor fields. More and more people are carrying out these exceptional experiences instead of being employees. In fact, there are many advantages of owning a business. Okay, this is fine. You've got a hook, you've got a bridge, and you've got the thesis statement. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's move down and look at the first paragraph. First of all, there's the sequential language. Personal development is an important benefit. Okay, so I've got our topic here of owning a business. And here we've got the topic of the essay. Perfect. You want all of those pieces in each topic sentence. I want to see the sequencing language, I want to see the topic, and I want to see the essay topic. So that's great. Okay, so point 1. So what I'm looking for next in this first point is I want to see one idea that's related to personal development. Okay. This sentence starts out, this allows people can have an excellent leadership in these fields. So when I look at the grammar of this sentence and you say this allows people, what is this referring to? So what is this? When we do those exercises in reading where you're practicing referencing and you have to do a reference for the word this, usually the answer to those questions is a long sentence that comes before we say the word this. So this refers to something that has already been said. As a point 1, you haven't said anything yet. Okay? So it's very unclear what this is. Okay? And then I come down to the end of this sentence, can have an excellent leadership in these fields. Okay, again, you've got another referent, but I have no idea what these are because there's been no mention of fields that we're talking about. When I look at this sentence, I think what you want to talk about is the idea of leadership. Okay? Leadership and personal development go together. But the grammar that you've chosen to represent this idea makes that really hard to find. Okay, so now we're going to do support 1. When I look for support 1, I want to know how leadership, let's write this out, how leadership is an advantage of owning a business. Okay. They can build a team of trust and optimism that people work together very well. Okay, so the advantage of being in a leadership role is that business owners can build a team of trust and optimism. Okay, and then you've just got this, that people work together very well. I'm wondering if you need a transition in here of some sort or a connector. Because they can build a team of trust, because they have good leadership skills, they can work with people and build trust together. I don't know, there's something, this needs to be reworded somehow. The way that you've used the grammar, the idea is getting lost, I think. Okay. So support 2, I'm looking for another reason, okay, of how leadership is an advantage of owning a business. It improves the ability of dealing with conflicts in between employees. So because you have good leadership qualities, okay, again, I think the idea is okay here, but what you want to look at is how are you going to use grammar in order to explain this idea. You need to have, at very least, a complex sentence here, right? You've just got a simple sentence here. Okay, and remember those support sentences are anything but simple. They need to be longer so that you can explain how or why something's an advantage or disadvantage. Okay, let's keep going here. Furthermore, being an entrepreneur permits to work whatever people want and desire. All right, so here's a problem with this one. When I look at this word or this idea of personal development, okay, what you want to choose when you're creating your outlines for these essays is what are 2 ideas you're going to develop about personal development. And look what you've got down here. Being an entrepreneur permits to work whatever people want and desire. Whatever people want and desire. How is that related to personal development? When someone decides to be a businessman, comma, subject, he can develop strong skills for selling any products and increase his income daily and monthly as well as yearly. Not only that, invent and work as well, see, grow products to help to satisfaction personal for reaching dreams and feel proud. Oh boy. Okay, all of this is problematic for a number of reasons. One is it's not related to personal development, because I'm not really sure what you mean by whatever people want and desire. You need to choose something, right? Like a point. When we think of a point sentence, right? A point is this, right? It's a dot. It's something very specific. So using words like whatever or many things or something or many kinds, none of those things are specific enough. Okay. Down here, can develop strong skills for selling any products. You know, again, what are we talking about? And increases income daily. And here, what's happening is you're listing daily, monthly, yearly, and it's not necessary to say all 3 of these. You know, you'd probably just want to pick yearly. This last sentence, I don't really understand. So that one's a 22C. There's too many grammar problems in that one to be able to really understand what the idea is. Okay, so there's quite a number of problems in this paragraph. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Okay, so topic sentence. Secondly, that's great. Owning a business, yeah, there's our topic, has apparent financial benefits. Okay, so everything I read about in this paragraph has to do with money, right, and financial benefits. Point 1. Owners could provide financial supports for themselves and their families. Since they are wealthier than other people, they may not need to worry about money. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but that's okay. Therefore, ooh, look, yay! Punctuation, perfect. They are very likely to not cost a lot of money, but spend a lot of money to buy luxury houses and cars or go on vacations. Here's that listing again, right? Buy luxury houses, cars, go on vacations. It's the same as this one. Increases income daily, monthly, yearly. Okay. Just be aware of a habit of writing with lists. Okay. Here they come again. Training classes. Oh no, there's just 2 there. That's okay. All right. I'm getting ahead of myself. Also, they might pay for, well, it's that they might, or not, let's say they are able, okay, because you've already said that they're wealthier than other people, so they are able to pay costly fees for their children's classes such as piano and riding lessons. In addition, they might support some more meaningful programs for the country's people and people in other countries. Okay, let's come back to these ones. Financial benefits. They can provide financial supports for themselves. These financial supports are buying houses, cars, and vacations. I don't know if those are financial supports. Owners could provide financial supports. Owners, I think what we want to say here is owners have financial freedom rather than supports, right? Support has a different meaning, okay? So if we change that to financial freedom, then we have things that match, okay? And they're able to, have the ability to pay for these things for their kids, okay? In addition, so here's our point 2, they might support some more meaningful programs. I think here maybe a better way to say this is outside their businesses. Oops. Okay, because what you're saying here is instead of, using all their money for their own business purposes, now they're going to do some sort of philanthropy, which is helping people just because you can, right? Because you have the money to do that, right? Bill Gates has millions of dollars, and so he has all sorts of philanthropic volunteer things that he does, right? And that means that he just uses his money for the purposes that are coming next here. So for the country's people and people in other countries, let's just say outside their businesses. Because their businesses make profits, they may donate money to some nonprofit organizations to help the country's homeless people or people who suffer from mental problems or cancers. Whoa. Okay, so we've got homeless, mental problems, and cancers. Okay, so here again, it's that listing style of writing. So I think, Lily, I'm not sure if this was your paragraph or, well, supposedly you all worked on this together. So this is just something to be aware of. It's okay to list sometimes, but don't do it every time. Okay, and when you do make a list of something, make sure that the list has things that are similar in it, right? So homelessness, mental health issues, and cancer are all very different things. So sometimes it's better to choose just one to make your point or support your idea. Furthermore, owning a business is such a financial resource that some entrepreneurs might have gotten enough money to help other people who live with poverty or disease in other countries. Okay. So if we've got help other people who live with poverty, rather than live with poverty, we would say live in poverty. Okay. So if that's going to happen here, I would take this one out there. Okay. As well, when you're making these kinds of claims that this is what business owners can do you know of an example that can support your idea? Okay, so for example, Bill Gates has an organization that blah, 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 blah. Okay, so is there a business owner that you know of that does this? Okay, and can that support your idea? Okay, looking at the grammar here, because their businesses make profits, they may donate money to some nonprofit organizations. Some entrepreneurs might have got enough money to help other people. Yeah, the grammar here is really good. It's much stronger here grammatically than what was happening in this paragraph here. Here you've got a 23, you've got a 22C, you've got lack of ideas happening in this paragraph. So overall, paragraph 2, this one's a strong paragraph. The ideas match and the grammar and word choices are quite strong. Okay, let's see what happens in paragraph 3. Finally, independence is a third important benefit of owning a business. Good, so we've got that transition. Independence is our topic. Benefit of owning a business, connected back to the essay. That means people, this must be Ahmed. Okay. People who own businesses will be able to manage their own work lives. Okay. We don't want to say that means. Okay. You just want to start with people. People who own businesses will be able to manage their own work lives. Okay. So what is the advantage of that? They do not need to have a boss because a businessman can be self-sufficient and make his own decisions. Okay. So making your own decisions is an advantage. Beside that, it gives an ability to implement a plan without any hesitation, so there is no need to waste time consulting with other people. Yep, that works. Moreover, it gives chances to have a stable career life for owner. He will be pretty sure that no one can fire or lay him off. Moreover, it gives chances to have stable career. See if you can find another way to say this. It's kind of awkward the way it is. Okay. He will be pretty sure that no one can fire or lay him off. Oh, sorry, I think this was something that I added in there when we were chatting. Let's just get rid of that. He will be pretty sure that no one can fire or lay him off. Where are we here? Okay, so this is point 1. This is support 1. Okay, this needs to be, you've got it. Complex sentence. Okay, yeah, that's okay. In addition, being a businessman can generate a feeling of trust and himself and how he can reach his goals and dreams. Oh, right. That's why I had this in here. Yep. I forgot. Okay, this is unrelated. Okay, your point is about a stable career life, and now you're talking about trusting people and reaching goals and dreams. Okay, so there's a disconnect here. These ideas are not connected. Okay, so that's what needs to be fixed. Okay, and that's why this question is here. All right, in conclusion, there are several important advantages of owning a business. Yep. Those who decide to be a businessman improve their skills, bring obvious economic benefits, and develop a right of autonomy of making decisions. Oof. This is one of those 23s. Therefore, people should try, sorry, I shouldn't say ooh. Can you think of a more engaging final reflection? You want to leave your reader with something interesting that you have to say about the topic. So people should try and own a business? It's okay. It works. I mean, you've got a final sentence in the right place. But is what you've said the most interesting thing you can think of? maybe there's something more interesting you could say there. Okay, so I want you to work on this one. Alrighty, so we have a good paragraph in number 3, a good one in number 2, bit of a stinker in number 1, so that one needs to be reworked. In terms of the grammar, there's still some errors and mistakes in here that I think you can find. But overall, apart from paragraph 1, the grammar is mostly well controlled. You've got good punctuation. Make sure that you fix this at the top here, because you don't want to lose marks in places where you don't need to. So I think there's some improvement you can do on this essay, so I'll look forward to seeing draft 2.